What's up, everybody? It is a Blue Drake, and today we are going to be taking a look at one of the notoriously best-looking, oldest games ever to have come out. I actually did a video recently called "This Game Came Out in 2015, How Does It Still Look Better Than Most Games That Have Come Out Today?" And in the comments section, everybody was writing, "How the hell did you not bring up Crysis?" Because this game came out in 2007, and I gotta say, by default, it looked incredible. But throw a little reshade in there, maybe an HD texture pack, and oh my gosh, it looks like it came out yesterday. And this game is now over an entire decade old. How incredible is that? And this is probably one of my favorite games of all time. And I mean, I don't know, is that really a surprise? It's realistic, it's beautiful, it's tactical. I mean, this is everything that I want. I mean, the only thing I could have left to ask for is, throw proximity VoIP in, a rally point, and squad mechanics, and oh my gosh! You've got yourself a game that Blue Drake would play every single day. But you really still will have trouble finding games that look better than this. Like, oh man, seriously, if somebody premiered this at E3 next month, I'm not sure if that many people would even bat an eye. Genuinely. Like, I don't think anybody would question it. I actually don't think anybody would question it. If this was shown at E3 next month, people would be like, oh, yeah, okay. That looks right. It's what I would expect. And I don't know, that's both sad, but that's also really awesome. Because I think... Come on, die. Wow, he took a beating. I think now more than ever, what we're looking for is good games. Not games that look amazing, because there's games from 2007 now that look incredible. Well, we want games that play amazing. And, it's actually a shame that CryEngine... Oh, God! It's a shame that CryEngine didn't end up getting the same notoriety and respect in business that Unreal Engine 4 got. Because don't get me wrong, like, Unreal Engine 4 is an incredible engine, and there's some beautiful games on it. But I think a lot of people all thought that Crytek and CryEngine was going to be it. And, I kind of wonder how much of the fact that CryEngine didn't become what we expected it to be. Oh, yes! And that Unreal Engine 4 kind of took its place. I sometimes wonder if that's because of EA's handling of the situation. If they were perhaps a little bit more liberal, a little bit more open-minded. I really have enjoyed Epic Games. Ah! Come on. I have really enjoyed Epic Games' business philosophies, and I kind of wonder if CryEngine had followed the same business philosophies, would things be different today? I really do. I do. Man, this bugged. You know what? I think I'm gonna have to take off the silencer because otherwise my rounds won't do as much damage. Crap! Ah! Oh! Taken out by an AK-47. Ridiculous. But seriously, look at this sunrise. Look at that. Is that not incredible looking? Look at this. This is amazing. Let me tell you my dream. And I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that this dream comes true. My dream is one day there will be a game that is as good as Crysis that will come out, and it will be free. It will be made by the community. I don't care if it's open source or what, but a free, open, community-made game with full mod support. No kind of mod support. No like, yeah, we're gonna give it mod support, but we're not really. We don't want it to have it. Like, I want to have a game that looks like this, that comes out, that is everything that we want, that is free, that is community-driven, with Steam Workshop support and full mod support so we can do everything that we want to do. That's my dream. And, you know, I'm sorry, if this has come out in 2007, it's got to be getting close to that time. It is 2019. We have done this rodeo so many times now. One day, I swear, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to make that happen. We are going to make it happen, and I look forward to the day that it does happen. I loved that the environments were fully destructible as well. I mean, I think when this game came out, we all knew that it was ahead of its time. But I think one of the coolest things about all of this is it's really cool to finally play the game that was ahead of its time, now ahead of its time. You know, like, it's 2019 and I can finally play it and look back and be like, yep, it was. This was ahead of its time. All right, let's go loud. Destructible vehicles, destructible environments, tactical gameplay, laning. It really is one of the best games I've ever played. And it's a shame it didn't go further. Crap! Whoa! Did they just blow themselves up? Got him. Oh, man. Look at this. Look at this. I genuinely believe if you were to show this at E3 next month, nobody would bat an eye. Everybody would just say, okay, that's a new game. That looks like a game that could come out in 2019. Look at this, dude. Look at this. You know what my favorite part of this game was? The fact that you could pick up the crabs. You could actually corner a crab just right. Oh, let's get this shut down. Oh, man. You guys even remember it looking this good? Maybe it's because, you know, I don't have that good of a computer, and I can run this on highest settings like it is nothing. And maybe one of the reasons sometimes I forget that the game looked this good is because I actually couldn't run it at highest settings. But now, I mean, I can run it with highest settings and even throw in a couple of extra things. Higher textures, reshade. I can do all sorts of extra stuff. My CPU doesn't bat an eye. My GPU doesn't even care. It's just like, I don't even have that great of a computer. You all know this. Man, it's so good. I really am sad. Sometimes when I play this, I'm not sure how many of you all remember, but I still remember when we all thought that CryEngine was gonna be it. We thought it was gonna be it, and even now playing this, I remember the feelings I used to get and be like, oh man, I can't wait until Project Reality gets released on CryEngine. Everybody was so excited. And even games like Traction Wars. I remember I was so excited for Traction Wars. And then unfortunately Traction Wars changed its name. And eventually they released something, but it wasn't what they originally set out to do and to achieve. And it's because CryEngine has always had this reputation of not really being that developer friendly. And I think that we can kind of see that in the quality of games that have come out outside of CryEngine, or not, sorry, outside of Crysis. Oh crap! There are not that many good games on Crysis, on CryEngine. I think the best game I've seen was Hunt Showdown. And that's because I think that there's actually been somewhat of a revival of the Crysis engine. Again, I don't know how much of the issues with CryEngine might have actually been business or EA's handling of the situation or politics. Who knows? But UE4 really did end up taking its place over time in terms of like the thing that everybody was so excited about and that would change everything. And UE4, I mean, it really did. In all the ways that we expected CryEngine to change everything. Oh, I forgot the trees are also destructible. Where'd that go? I saw that. So incredible. But I've actually been feeling somewhat of a CryEngine resurgence. I don't know if the Crysis team or the original company has now finally gotten everything together and it's starting to push forward again. I actually forgot to mention that Star Citizen is being built on CryEngine, but it's being built on Lumberyard, which I feel like is also, from a political standpoint, I almost feel like Amazon swooped in and was like, alright, what's a cutting-edge engine that didn't meet its potential that we can buy up for cheap and turn into something that could compete with Unreal Engine 4? Oh, hey, look, CryEngine! Like, that's what I feel. So I'm not sure if Lumberyard is really the same thing or the same company. There was also that entire lawsuit where the original CryEngine company sued Star Citizen? If you all have more details about that, let me know, because that really made it clear that they're two separate companies still. And I've been seeing more projects by CryEngine coming out recently, and I don't know if that's because they're about to make a play. You know, if they're going to try to get back into the limelight of major game engines. And I'm going to be honest, I actually think that's a great thing. Again, more game engines, more choice, more developer choice, more consumer choice, that's a great thing. That is a great thing. I don't know if they're still involved with EA, however, or to what extent they are involved in EA. Because if I remember correctly, I think Hunt Showdown is actually not EA. It doesn't have anything to do with EA, which makes me wonder if Hunt Showdown... Oh! They got me. They got me. Alright, here we go. Look at that. Look at the trees falling. I know you're in there. I can't see you. Got him! Oh, there goes a tree! There's another one in there. Look at how the leaves bend. Got him. Ah, it's so incredible. My first Crysis bug. I guess nothing is without its faults. Alright, let's go ham, shall we? Alright, don't have that much ammo for it. We've got enough. Alright, here we go. Oh god! Oh, the windshield! Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh! Come on, come on! We can make it through. We can make it through, everybody. Look at all the bullet holes in my windshield. Look at this crashing through the trees. The branches of the trees break as I drive through them. Okay, here we go. I have to solve this next complex. Oh, oh, oh. Getting shot at. Oh, oh. Got them both. Alright. Let's take our big boy car and see if we can't make a bigger entrance. Here we go! Hello! Oh. That's still so cool. The fully destructible environment never gets old. Look at that. I just had the whole roof cave in. Oh, there's one. Let's reload. False. Oh god. Running low on ammo. You have pistols, though. Ah! Oh! Taken out. Alright, one last massive assault. Uh-oh, uh-oh! Three down. Let's grab this shotgun. Oh. Get that shotgun ammo. Uh-oh. Oh, oh, it's on fire! need is grenades. Damn. Dude, look at this scene right now. Oh, just look at how awesome this is. Oh! Let's see if we can get closer. I wish I had grenades. Let's see, how much ammo do I have? I've got some shotgun ammo. Oh, crap! Uh-oh. Gonna have to move fast. They're closing in on both sides. Got him! Okay. Put our head down. Give me that ammo. I need it. Come on, show yourselves. Show yourselves. Dude, this game is really hard. Like, if you actually set it to realistic difficulty, yeah, I mean, I know you have a super suit, so it makes it easier, but it feels like you have a super suit. Like, it feels like, I know that sounds kind of weird, but it feels like it is realistic, even with the super suit. Oh, God! Oh, we didn't survive. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for today. But I just wanted to remind you how beautiful some of these games look, and also talk about my vision for the future and what I, as a gamer, as a creator, whatever other terms you want to throw at me, what I want out of video games, what I remember fondly about the past. I mean, the coolest thing about Crysis is that I was able to download this, and I don't need an installer. I don't need Steam. I don't need the Epic Launcher. I don't need Origin. I don't need anything. I bought it off of GOG.com, and you can install it on your computer, and you can do whatever you want with it. And that's incredible. And I think if we have games that look this good from so long ago, why can't we get what we want nowadays, which is this, again, but with proper mod support? I want to see the days of Battlefield 2 revived. And luckily for us, we're actually getting there. But I think we've got a little bit further to go. I loved seeing what Unreal Engine 4 has done for the gaming community and for the industry. And I love seeing a whole bunch of other projects that have come along. But I think we can still get there. When you look at something like this from 2007, imagine if we had a platform, a shooter platform like this, but today. And either free or for the community or whatever. And I don't know. I'm gonna do everything in my power to make that happen. I don't care. I don't care who makes it. I don't care what happens. I want that. I want that again. All right. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you in the next one. See if I can shoot myself out of this situation. Ah! No, I can't. But oh well. Alright. See you guys again soon. Thanks so much for watching, and cheers, Reno.